types of icks? Like, is it something that I just genuinely dislike about you? Or is this like, oh, your butt crack shows in bed ick? But like,
wow, what a
your
crazy
worst
thing to come
ick
back to.
is that you're not very communicative when plans change. Today, for instance, John tells me, yeah, Jodi, I'll play Valorant with you today on stream. We'll play before the OTV shoot. Great. John's sleeping. The amount of times I've started streaming where he's supposed to be there, you just have to let me know. But I also still love you.
Yeah.
What is the kinkiest request you've ever declined?
I'm gonna answer this truthfully. I don't decline much. It's kind of like one of those jokey things. It's like, oh, you know, I would like to put something in your butt. More than half the girls are just like intrigued of the idea.
But you would decline that?
I would do it if it was really like something they were into, but I think for most of them it's more just curiosity.
I think it's because they tell us that guys' G-spot is in the butt.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Like my worst fear is that I like it so much, then I'm in the future, it's like I can't do anything unless I have something in my butt. It's like discovering masturbation for the first time.
Okay.
Give us a passionate example of your dirty talk. We could lock eyes, pretend it's just you and me.
We can lock eyes while I drink this shot. Imagining like our dirty talk. You have soba dart for Ceylon.
Shut the fuck up. We're not like that in bed.
Has there been any time that I hurt your feelings, but you didn't tell me?
But I feel like you catch it sometimes. I remember one time we were playing League and you like yelled especially hard. And then I like I don't know if I could yell
Guys, if it was me and Sydney, what should I ask?
back.
I don't know how much it is.
There's like a starter package for $2, and then they give you like a bunch of
We all know
currency.
the answer to this. This is really.
What's that?
Really?
I'd have sex with myself, but we'd have sex.
Let's run it back. Oh, you have sex with yourself.
Pass?
Sorry, I thought you were saying as like solo. Like,
What's the
No, it's
worst
like,
lie
it
she's
says,
ever
like,
told
starter
if you
package
feels
under $50.
Yeah,
bad
I'm gonna
about?
seek you out, me.
It's like
say, hey,
$1.99.
agreement? Because you probably know what it's like to have sex.
I have to think about what to ask Sydney. I'm really bad at thinking about stuff like that though. See, I don't want to ask Sydney what my most annoying trait is because that will hurt my feelings.
Oh, apparently Hunter's
Literally.
chests and Archivist chests
Like, I don't want to know that.
have
That will ruin me.
emotes in them.
Like, people
potentially.
probably want to hear that, or like, that's like, oh, you want to
That's
ask them the
where
rough,
dance,
the tough
Hunter
questions, but like,
chests and emote
that would,
chests.
I can't hear
Or,
that.
wait, Hunter's
I can't hear
chests
that.
and Archivist chests have emotes in them potentially. They're kind of expensive though.
And you have to buy the key? Holy
Would you,
shit.
okay, I like that. Would you save me or your dogs? I like that. That one's good. That one I could handle.
As a woman, and I want to know what it's like to have sex as a man.
Bro.
He's sweating. You ever
The
catch
biggest
that
lie
sweat
she's ever
drop
told
off his
me.
hair?
I get really hot when I drink.
Is there any of your roommates?
Oh, wait, these are battle
that you
pass points.
prefer would take a bullet instead of your dogs?
There's John. I like the guy. He's cool. We got Broden.
Archivist chests are pretty cheap, actually.
operation. He should probably stay.
Do you die
Archivist
from this
chest
bullet?
bundle.
Oh, I got
Let's say
one.
they would have an equal
Which
chance.
dog is better dog? She would answer that. We all know it's
Walk
Crash.
off, slamming it.
God.
She would say that.
I got 10 of the chest. I
If
got
someone
10 of
offered
the
you
chests.
$15 million to not be friends anymore,
Wish me luck, love.
$15 million?
are you seriously debating
What is the
this?
Archivist
Say you
chest?
cannot talk to me ever again. Like
That's
we're
for
just
the
cut off, like
Lamborghini.
no longer friends.
Do you remember us being friends?
Yeah.
Can we communicate through other people?
It's
No,
go to
stop
store
trying to
and then
find- No.
It's like generational wealth almost. Like I wouldn't have to work another day in my life.
And neither would your kids.
No, I don't think I'll take it.
Wow, really?
But I think I will think about it.
Especially when you're mad at me. But then I'll send you a meme and then you'll be like, oh, okay. Would have been worth it, right?
I don't know about that.
If you could change one thing about toast, what would you change?
I wish I could turn YouTube Toast off for 2 weeks because I feel like Toast is in YouTube brain. I'm not getting the full package. I want his full package. You know what I mean? I want Toast package.
Period.
In front of me. When I get Toast in front of me, I'm not seeing his full package. You know what I mean?
But you want to just hang out with toast or like
Yeah, but-
Jeremy.
I want to see Jeremy and I want to see Jeremy's package.
Did you only hire me onto OTV because I'm black?
Oh, fuck. Cheers.
I can't believe you drank here. That's crazy. That is crazy.
God. Have you ever considered us romantically involved?
Oh, no. But I think it's because right off the bat, it was like, we were both dating people, first off, when we met. I don't think there was like anything thought of that. And then after we had developed such like a deep friendship that I think it became more into like siblings almost, or like OTV has always been like a very big family in that sense. So it almost feels like it'd be wrong to. Not like it'd be wrong to, but like, I don't know. I think I'd rather have you in my life, and I feel like I wouldn't want to risk that ever by being romantically involved. But not that I had a huge debate about it, but.
I mean, it seems like you've given this some thought with the way you're explaining.
No, I'm just saying, like, usually, no. There are things about you that it's okay and I accept because you're my friend. But if you're my SO, no. And I'm sure the same goes for me.
What was a defining moment in our relationship?
I feel like you also know the answer to this. But John and I took a break. We took a break for about 2 weeks, and I was ready to break up. John went through lots of changes, I would say, in that 2 weeks. Well, you could also share on this. Like, John basically asked himself, well, what if Jodi was right? Like, what if Jodi's feelings were right?
And then ever since, I just like think as if they're right after I get my point across.
So I would say taking a break and then us coming back into it. And I would say our relationship has been really great ever since, because I think that when we sit down and chat, it's
You
a lot
guys,
of just
what?
like, trying to get the other person out.
Yeah.
If we all split up into separate areas of the world, do you think you'd still be good friends with people? Or do you think some of them would not be your friend?
We're talking about the house?
Yes, the house.
I think everyone in this house I would still be friends with. I don't know that we would hang out all the time, but we would play games together very often, I think. I think like online relationships change everything because you can be friends with people across the world.
I haven't tried
Just
deadlock.
be a mistake.
We are happy.
I think it's given me a lot of stress. I think I sunk a lot of money into it. I think I would do
We took a break,
many
like,
things differently. Occasionally, like
3 years
one of
ago.
these players will really like believe in me. The players I believe in will let me down. Not like competitively.
When did
but,
you
like,
know we
work
would be
ethic-wise,
friends
like,
for
the
a
way
long
my
time? That's a good
Valorant
question.
team blew up. And like my players
Mm.
hated each other and like
But
shit talk each other, even though
not
I tried
isn't-
so
it's
hard
not really
to, like,
spicy.
Believe in people was very disappointing. But I was listening in on one of my.
I also think
players'
breaks are
friends,
super common.
and they don't know I listen. And one player was like, "Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have a job after this year." And another player chimed in, "It's like, hey, you know, I really believe in Toast. I don't think he would like bring us on just to drop us." And when I heard that, it's like it's really hard. Because like these kids are believing in me and I do want to do the right thing, but it's also just so stressful and financially draining to like give them a chance, but all they want is a chance. I don't think it's a mistake though.
Oh, this is.
Don't look at me like that. Don't make that sound.
What have I ruined for you? I'm gonna have to drink for this one.
Why?
Because that's scary. It's scary to hear.
It's actually very dumb. I feel like my empathy and my I'm so drunk already. I think what is ruined for me is I'm so aware. I feel like I'm so aware of everything that like I'm double thinking it. And I wish I could go back to caveman logic man brain so I'm not thinking about things as much.
There's no way, really?
I wouldn't say it's ruined for me, but like there are times where I'm like, why do I have this shit on my mind right now? Focus on the stream, focus on the game, focus on the shoot.
And you think I was the catalyst?
You've awoken this like emotion and logic is now 1-to-1 when it was like logic, John, was like 90% and emotion was 10.
I feel like that was
That's why we
so
took a
nice
break.
that I want you to drink. I know, no. Like, it's like, I feel like if you don't drink, the comments are gonna be like, you pussy bitch.
I know.
Baby, you need a paper towel. It's really not that warm in here. Pretty.
No, it's every time I drink tequila. Oh, it's when I drink tequila, I get really hot.
You're drinking whiskey.
I knew it was whiskey.
I might be allergic to whiskey though.
Oh, you are allergic to whiskey. John is allergic to whiskey.
Fuck you guys. I say it
For
right.
years out there. John had an allergic reaction in Japan long time ago to whiskey. We now think he's allergic to whiskey. We don't give him whiskey. So our cameraman is trying to kill him. So now John's transitioning to tequila, his favorite.
When was the time that I disappointed you?
Oh, shit.
I love this
How much
answer from
time do we have?
Skara.
Being 100% honest, I never think about that because I don't put expectations on my friends. I actually
Like what
seriously
the?
cannot
That he's the
remember.
goat.
And I would say that is literally the last thing I focus on when it comes to my friends.
What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Bro. Honestly, it's not much. It almost might be underwhelming. Boring, I'd even say. Rope stuff.
You ever put something in your butt?
No.
Damn, you are boring as hell. Were you blindfolded?
Hey, this is one thing. Yes.
Was all 4 limbs like restrained?
Yes.
That's like level 1.
Okay, I'm sorry. What are you, like level 5,000?
Alright, it's not your turn.
How often do you fake your orgasms?
I've never. I think I will never fake an orgasm. One, because I'm a petty bitch. Like, I'm like, you should make me come. But my ego is bigger than your ego type thing.
Can you just send me this stupidest photo that I cannot show on stream, but it actually made me laugh.
Like, oh yeah, you didn't make me come.
I know.
And then we got work to do.
Wait, also, this is not
Sean is
directed
more
at John.
Funny a lot of times.
This is directed at the general public. When I'm saying you, I mean anyone. If I was to hook up with anyone, I'm not faking orgasm. I just don't think you should fake an orgasm. I think faking an orgasm, unless like you're just trying to get it over with, like, I don't know, move on maybe, but like, I'm not faking an orgasm. And it's like, I think it's really, you should stand on business. Like, I think to make a woman come, it's going to be different with anyone. And it's kind of a puzzle you have to figure out. And it really comes down to communication. If you fake an orgasm, you're not helping anybody. Like, you just genuinely, I think, kind of have to talk people through it. You'd be like, ooh, a little to the left, a little to the right. No, right there. You know what I mean? And like, I think that's fine. And it should be like way more normalized. Also, I'm not gonna let this guy walk away from like having sex. If I make you come, like, I think we should generally like it, you know, I mean, not all the time. It doesn't have to be like completely, but like, you know what I mean?
Do I think Sean is more annoying? No. I think that if he was more annoying than funny, then we wouldn't be friends with him. But he's funnier and like
Cool, I'm gonna eat my taco now.
And like more compassionate than he is annoying.
Okay.
But like, he's really annoying.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Build your ideal trio. Threesome.
Ideal trio?
Threesome.
Is it crazy that my brain went to Valorant? I'm like, oh, ideal trio for Valorant. Because like you can't 4-sag, you can only 5-sag trio or duo. Ideal trio for Valo,
No.
it would be
Hey, in the bedroom?
you. Why did I point at me?
Good answer. If I wasn't included, I was actually gonna be really upset.
You, me, Mr. Incredible, or Elasti-Woman.
Can I pick?
Yeah.
Elastic Woman.
You, me, Elasti-Woman. And then for Valorant, it would be you, me, ooh, FNS. You, me, FNS.
I actually really like that answer. I would like a trio with him, because then I wouldn't have to think. Like, he would IGL for me, and I wouldn't have to IGL. Cool, drink. I think that's a cop-out answer.
I did both.
Elastic Girl? Really?
What?
Really? The mother from Pixar.
Or Mr. Incredible. Like, Mr. Incredible or Elasti-Woman.
Babe, they're not real.
You don't know that.
What do you think my biggest flaw is?
Boy, Christmas came early.
What? Yeah, normally there's a lot. Or you just figuring out which one's the greatest one. Okay, you didn't have to know so much on that.
I guess decision making or making a decision.
I agree with that. I always feel like I worry about too many things, or like I'm, for some reason, down the middle and just like so hard to decide, even like with normal things.
There are times where you can be neutral or sit on the fence, but I think it shows a lot of character when you can make a judgment.
I think Friends is harder because people are so not one-dimensional. Like, there's good and bad to people. Yeah, it's like hard to pick sides when it comes to that sometimes. I agree with it.
How are we wrong for each other romantically?
How are we wrong for each other, are you sure you want to answer this? Or do you want to, do you want, like, what are you, a cricket?
I'm a fly.
Oh, my bad. Wait, I don't think we are. I think we're perfect for each other. Can you,
Cop out.
No, duh. Can you answer?
Sorry. I'm so drunk, it's crazy.
I need you to
Wow.
come up with something actually good.
What is something you like about me that other people don't appreciate?
Oh, I wonder.
You're best friends with Jodi, but does she do a lot of things that drive you up the wall?
I wouldn't say she does a lot.
What's the worst thing she's done?
Those are two questions. I'm gonna think about it first, and then I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to answer.
Do you want me to pour for you, or do you want to do that later?
Hold the fuck on. She's never like hurt me. She's never like done something to me that's like, oh, that hurts so bad. How could you do that as my friend?
That sounds like a healthy
Relationship. Yeah, no, we kind of do.
I think you should drink for that.
Reps.
Is there anything you wish I could do better at in our friendship?
I don't always like it when you ghost me. Like, I'd rather just get
Damn.
Hey, I told you I was busy today for League of Legends.
But you don't always tell me that sometimes. That's not your worst one. That's a troll one. Let me think harder on this one. Just opportunity to just spend time together and hang out more. But we're busy and stuff, so whatever. But you know.
Well, I'm busy.
I'm busy too.
But you're always asking to hang out.
No, I'm not.
Then what messages am I ignoring according to you?
This little bitch.
Who would you rather kill, your mother or your father?
I can't kill either, man. Come on.
You want to know what the question really was? If you were to kill me, how would you do it?
Kill my mom, my dad?
You look like you are getting interrogated for murder right now. Where were you at the scene of the crime?
Valorant solo queue. 4:33 p.m. I ran it down. They locked in 4 duelists. What was I supposed to do? Kill my dad.
Fuck your dad.
I'll fuck my dad.
Hey, thanks for watching, y'all. I learned a lot about Yvonne and myself today.
Let's go get you some water.
No, I don't need that.
Man, I was so
I
drunk.
learned a little bit more about Sid. Nothing that I didn't know already.
I learned that Scar only hired me because I'm black.
That is not true. Whoa.
Her little shit-eating grin.
OTV.